pin on me? I'm not trying to pin anything on you, man. What happened and why am I being pinned?
Welcome back to the Lackluster Channel. On September 10th of 2017, Hurricane Irma hit Florida as a Category 4 storm. Irma ripped off roofs, flooded coastal cities, and knocked out power to more than 6.8 million people. Enrique Santana lived in Pasco County at the time, where he ran a prominent Facebook group dedicated to The Walking Dead. He had appeared on The Talking Dead and worked with several actors from the show.
Hey y'all, this is Lou Temple. You know me as Axel from The Walking Dead. And what do I have here? I've just received Zombie Joe coffee. This comes to me through Enrique's Walking Dead group on Facebook.
Enrique live streamed to his fans often, including during previous storms.
You guys are here with Enrique Santana. The storm is crazy. It's nuts. We're going outside right now.
When Hurricane Irma hit, he began live streaming it to his audience while simultaneously texting his daughter, who was staying with her mother at the time. During the heavy winds, he heard loud banging noises in the upper portion of his home. Then the power goes out. His daughter requested that he join her and her mother for the evening, and at around 11 o'clock that night, Enrique grabs a hammer and goes outside to find that part of his roof was being lifted up by the storm. After repairing the roof, he realized that because he lived on the canal, the waters could rise, and decided to evacuate and join his daughter. He began walking the short distance to his daughter and her mother, who happened to live just a few houses down from his own mother. It was at about that time that a neighbor called in an attempted robbery. The caller described the suspect as a male in his late 20s with a white t-shirt, dark pants, and gold teeth.
They actually do see a suspect. It's going to be a male, late 20s, wearing a white shirt, dark pants, gold teeth.
Just before the police arrived, they asked for the description again.
This 34, we're about to go on scene. Can you repeat the clothing description again?
It's going to be white shirt, dark pants.
This description wasn't even close to identifying Enrique, but when officers of the Pasco County Sheriff's Office saw him walking down the street, they stopped him immediately.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Don't fucking move.
During the arrest, the officers held his head to the ground, pushed a weapon into his back,
I have my gun in your fucking back.
ripped his shirt and jacket, berated him,
What you wearing a mask for, you idiot? Because it's raining.
and cut off his backpack with a knife. When they searched him, they found the hammer that he had used to repair his own home on his person. After detaining him, the officers tried to figure out what to charge him with. Unknown to Enrique at the time, Pasco County had issued a curfew for the evening in preparation for the storm. The storm that he was trying to shield his face from.
No, I got handcuffs on. I don't give a fuck. I didn't do shit. I just came from there. Hey,
Relax.
No, I just came from the complex. I was going to see my daughter. That's it. What do you think I did? I was going to see my daughter. What's the hammer for? Just in case anything happened at her house. I just my daughter. Hey, man. Enrique Santana.
Hey, Enrique, we'll check your handcuffs and release stuff, all right?
Yeah,
You have the right to remain silent. Think you take care of your kids, get short of law.
Well, actually, you're in violation of the curfew.
Hey, that's the guy mentioned the description. We can't find anything broke over here.
Yeah, he was wearing a mask when we got him.
What do you want to tell me?
Well, they don't have nothing at the house, though.
Has anybody spoken to callers?
Hey, Barrel's at the house, so they just said they don't have anything at the house. No entry, no nothing.
Right, I'm talking about description, though. Yeah.
You can get it for the curfew.
Hey, watch the see, brother.
Hey, curfew? Yeah.
Fucking hammer.
And a mask on, bro. That guy charged him with burglary.
Two of the officers went to the caller's home with a picture of Enrique to see if they had the right guy.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you describe this guy?
Yeah, about 5'10", 160 pounds, and
What style hair do you think?
mustache.
Mustache?
And a goatee.
Mustache, goatee.
Light skin, dark skin.
Light skin.
Light skin.
And
Light skinned white male, light skinned.
pardon me?
Light skinned white male, light skinned dark male.
Yeah. Like, lighter than me. I'm a little suntan.
How about that?
Not too fat.
Okay. Hey, real quick, this guy described somebody totally different than who they got over there.
After these officers checked the neighboring house, finding nothing, the man explained why he called 911.
Sir? Yeah, there's nothing broken here. No windows broken. There is no description. There's no one here. No one broke in.
Did you see somebody inside the house?
Pardon me?
You see someone inside the house?
Am I sleeping inside? No,
No, it's just you see someone inside the house.
You're standing out here.
Yeah?
Right there.
Uh-huh.
And they had a cell phone in his hand.
Okay.
And up to his ear.
Okay.
And I howled at him. I said, "Who are you? What do you want?" And he didn't answer.
Despite the credibility issues of the witness and the lack of evidence, the officers transport Enrique to jail.
Are you trying to pin something on me?
I'm not trying to pin anything on you, man.
What happened and why am I being paid?
Hold on. Sorry. Hey, listen, man. So basically,
Dude, I know the law, man. They're fucked up in my life. I knew I fucked up. That time I was just walking, and that was it. And now you guys threw me on the ground, pushed my face, took my glasses. Do you have my glasses?
yeah, we should have everything.
And then tightened my cuffs and treated me like a piece of shit because I was walking down the street. I was my fucking daughter. Yeah.
Hey, when you're done, down to 42 there, myself and 11 will be over there.
I did nothing wrong. Can you tell me where you're taking me at least?
Yeah, we're going to our District 1 office. Obviously, because of the circumstances, the weather's bad, we can't have you just sitting out here.
I want to go home.
You're not bringing this. Well, we can't do that.
Are you giving me a ride home? I have candles burning in my house like this. This is the total opposite of what you guys should be doing if you're walking on the fucking street.
No, not necessarily. You know there's a curfew, right?
No, I did not know that. And my power is out.
7 p.m. to 11 a.m.
No, did not know that. My power just went out. So I was going to walk in my...
It's actually a misdemeanor.
You're giving me a misdemeanor?
I'm saying that's what occurred. You out being out past curfew.
Dude, I didn't know that. My power just went out. Hence, you lighting the candle.
Let me think here.
How far away are we going?
It's over. You know where the courthouse is on Little Road?
Well, yeah, I know where that is.
That's where we're going.
Can I just ask why am I like, what happened that it was me that you guys saw?
Because a call came out about a male subject breaking into a house.
Okay.
Alright? And you were in that immediate area. You're out past curfew. You have your face concealed. Yeah, exactly, sir. What in the world are you walking out in a hurricane for?
I want to see my daughter. The only reason I stayed behind is because of my daughter. My baby mom just wanted...
Yeah, hey, just because I don't want you to forget anything, what was the, what's your daughter's address? Okay.
Literally, my power went out, and then I was like, right, I'm going to go stay with her. So I decided to start walking. The reason my face was covered is because it's a hurricane.
How old's your daughter?
She's 6 years old.
Okay. And you and your baby mama don't talk?
We talk, but not like that. I talk to my daughter.
Okay.
Dude, I swear to God, I wasn't going for houses or clubs or bars or whatever you do. I was going to see my daughter. That was it.
Alright. Why did you want to talk? Why did you want to go see your daughter?
Because my power went out. My daughter was like, Daddy, I miss you. I want to be with you. I said, you can't be with me
don't have a car?
No, I don't have a car.
Your girlfriend doesn't have a car? I don't want her to do it.
A nurse and she's at the hospital.
Okay, so she wasn't there?
No.
Okay. I don't want to...
Are the people home that they see guys try to break in their house? Can they at least say that?
Yeah. Hey, when you're in the one in the house, well, come on now, we're not going to do that.
Oh my God, dude.
You can't pull people out of their home.
That's what you usually do. If somebody
No, we
gets
don't.
or something, yeah, you do.
No, we don't.
Bring the person over. Flashlight.
You want me to put you over? You want me to bring you over to the person that is saying?
No, I feel like you guys fucked up by grabbing me like that. Everything you guys did was wrong just because I was walking on the goddamn street.
So there was absolutely nothing wrong that we did.
The officer claims they can't just corroborate with a victim, bending the action to sound as though they would have to pull him out of his home into a storm to identify whether or not the guy they just battered and arrested was the suspect they were after. The officer's claims are all after the officers had in fact already gone to the victim's house and showed the man a picture of Enrique. So why, even after confirming that Enrique was not the suspect, were the officers transporting him to jail?
You were coming from the area of where a crime was reported, where a crime was reported. A forcible felony was reported during a state of emergency.
Alright, did the person break in? Did he hit them or anything like that?
Hey, Enrique,
Yes, sir?
I promise you, I will give you all the information I possibly can.
I mean, if
but I want to be able to talk to you in a different setting when there's not hurricane force winds going on and blowing my car and hitting me in the face. Because one, I can't focus on everything. I want to make sure that I give you the opportunity to dispel my alarm and maybe clear your name of all this shit that's going on. But right now, I can't focus on anything. I got to make sure we get there safe.
Honestly, after this is over, are you going to give me a ride home?
Absolutely.
The officer never gave Enrique a ride home. Instead, they kept him handcuffed in a cell for 8 hours without a mattress. He was charged with loitering, wearing a mask in a public place, and possession of burglary tools. He was released after posting bail 2 days later. The actual suspects to the attempted burglary were also caught that evening and denied that Enrique was with them, but the officers knew that they had obviously messed up, and Enrique still faced charges, despite the evidence of the messages to his daughter and the live stream proof where he told everyone where he was going and what he was doing. He was provided a public defender and was poorly advised to plead no contest, even though he wanted to plead not guilty. He was told that it would settle the case easily and that he could still sue the cops, so he pleaded no contest, and shortly after that same public defender became the mayor and refused to respond to any of Enrique's further questions. Enrique attempted to sue the department, but the lawyers he spoke with said they couldn't take the case with a no contest plea. Enrique's Walking Dead group was defamed due to the incident and was taken down off of Facebook. He's still hoping to find a lawyer that can take his case. If you think you can help, please contact me directly. If you want to see more of Enrique's other content, links to his YouTube channel will be down below.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your fucking hands behind your back. Don't fucking move. I have my gun in your fucking back.